bunch of little bowl blanks here, and I thought about making boxes with them. So I matched them all up here with similar size pieces, and I have some exotic pieces of wood. This is just scraps that I bought a while ago. Whoa, look at that piece. It's actually the first time I looked at it. That's pretty cool. I'll have to save that for a special occasion. So what I plan to do is flatten the faces of some of these and then glue on a piece of wood like that. So the top portion of the bowl will have that nice wood on it. Now that these pieces of walnut are glued on here, I want to tidy up these tenons a little bit. They're slightly out of shape from the drawing process, so it would help if they were round and even. I just realized I've made a silly mistake. I didn't make this narrow enough, because if I want to have a slight bit of overlap in order for the top to fit inside the rim of this needs to be narrower, more like this. So I have to put these back on the lathe and take a little bit off of the inside. Alright, I think these turned out better than expected, actually. I got a bunch of this wood last year, turned a whole bunch of bowl blanks from it. I let them dry on the bowl wall for the last year. These are basically almost the last of the bowl blanks that I'd turned last year. So if you were getting bored of the bowl videos, don't worry, they're all gone. This is a piece of hickory that I turned this bowl months ago. I just never finished it. Very pretty piece of wood. Just to dress them up a little bit, I put a piece of walnut on the rim of each one of these. I used a few scraps of walnut for the handles as well, although I didn't have enough walnut for all of them, so I used a few scraps of mahogany for these three. It would have been nice if I had had matching wood here. I think that would be more pleasing, but overall not a big deal. Some of these have some really nice subtle curl in the tops. I didn't necessarily want a friction fit. I just wanted to be able to set that on there and have it stay. So there's a little bit of play in each one of these. So these pieces will be for sale at Columbia Open Studios next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after, April 6th and 7th. If you are in or around Columbia, please feel free to drop by to Kami's Garage. I'll just put a link in the description so you can get more information if you want. So again, if you made it this far, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you coming back to Kami's Garage.